Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. John Owen talks about sports and movies. Thank you for checking out today's video. I always appreciate the support. Let's get into it. So, as you probably know, The Office is one of the greatest and most popular shows of all time, and I, as an Office big-time fan, love the show, quote it, know everything that happens in it and everything like that. So I felt like it was only right for me to rank my favorite Office characters. After I'm done, make sure you leave your favorites in the comments below, and let's get into it. Starting off at number 10 is Creed. I think Creed really grew on me over the seasons. At first, I didn't really like how kind of weird and creepy he was, but as I kept going, I liked it more and more. And he's just really funny. He's kind of mysterious and just straight up wacky and weird personality, and kind of quirkiness was nice. So he comes in at number 10. At number 9, we have Phyllis. Definitely the mom of the show. I just liked how sweet and everything she was. My favorite episode that involves Phyllis is definitely whenever they start talking about the rain and what she talks about when it starts to rain and how she does it every time. And I thought that was really funny. So Phyllis comes in at number 9. Number 8, we got Kevin Malone. Oh, as you know, Kevin's full of iconic moments. Mainly when he dropped the chili. Oh, so sad. But no, besides that, Kevin's just really funny. I'm sorry for this low res pick. I don't know why it came out like that, but I digress. Kevin's super funny, as are a lot of the characters on here. But they each do a good job distinguishing themselves from each other with their own personality traits, and Kevin's just kind of dummy kind of vibe. It's just awesome. On number 7, we got Holly. Definitely the latest addition as far as when she came into the show. Definitely was really nice because she's definitely my favorite character that was introduced later in the show, by far and away, way better than Robert California and Gabe and Aaron and all of them. She was way better than all of them. I think it's because she came in before Michael left, so that's still when the show is at its best. And I'm just a big fan of Holly Flax. She's really funny, she's goofy, and it's just awesome watching her and Michael compliment each other, and that's why Holly's at number 7. Number 6, we got Stanley. Definitely one of my little sister's favorite characters. Stanley is just awesome, just straight up. He's so funny. Did I stutter? Oh, it's so iconic. And it's just Big Stanley. He's so funny. Just his disgruntled attitude and his love for crossword puzzles and snacks and just everything that Stanley has to offer, I love. Alright, cracking in to our number 5 is Darryl. This is someone who I think is probably the most underrated Office character out of everybody. Everybody always talks about Jim and Dwight and Michael and Pam and Kevin and Creed and Kelly and Ryan, and rightfully so. They're all fantastic, and a few of them are going to be ahead of Darryl here. But I think Darryl's the most slept on character in the whole show. I think he's absolutely hilarious. And him wanting to move upstairs to feel like part of the gang was really good, nice. And then him and Jim living together, I thought all that was really funny. And so I think I like Darryl a little more just because people sleep on him, so it kind of feels quirky or whatever to like Darryl. So that's why my boy Darryl Philbin's at number 5. All right, getting into a very contested top 4, we got Pam Beesly. Honestly, she's not the glue of the show, but she's definitely part of the glue, a big part of the glue. She's kind of the one. Honestly, yeah, I would say she's the glue of the show, just because she's got a really awesome, nice relationship with everybody. And so she kind of holds it all together. She, makes sure it's all good. She's there from beginning to end. She's good friends with kind of the big trio. She's really good friends with Dwight and Jim, obviously, and Michael. So she kind of keeps all of them together. She keeps, and she's a strong character, and Pam is just, she's nice, and she's sweet, and she's funny, and her and Jim's chemistry is just awesome, and everything like that. So Pam Beesly, the glue, comes in at number 4. All right, number 3, we got Dwight Schrute. Definitely one of the most quotable people in the entire show. if you've seen the show, you know why Dwight's up here. He's one of everybody's favorites, if not their favorite. Just his nerdy demeanor and his straightforwardness and his determination to please and work hard. It's just really awesome, and accumulates into Dwight being probably one of the best characters on the entire show, and definitely one of my favorites. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica, the Beat Farm, and just everything the Dwight offers is just awesome. Alright, number 2, we have the world's best boss, Michael Scott. Now, this was really hard for me to put Michael 2 because I feel like he's the most popular character. He's the most quotable character. I definitely quote Michael the most out of everybody. And Michael's really the heart of the show. Without Michael, I don't really think this whole office works. And so, without him, you could really feel his presence missing in the later 2 seasons. And so, I think that just showed how important Michael was and how good he was. And I quote Michael Scott all the time. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott, how to turn tables. I use that one on my mom all the time. She still doesn't understand. I'm like, come on, LV, get with it. But, you just put all of it together. Michael ends up as a top-tier TV character and number 2 of my favorites. All right, before we get to number 1, right, let's have some honorable mentions. Okay, we got Andy and Oscar and David Wallace. All right, coming in at number 1, we got Big Tuna himself, Jim Halpert. Jim, obviously I love Jim a lot, or else he wouldn't be number 1 on this list, but I've just always loved Jim since the start. His pranks, his jokes, his witty humor, his chemistry with Pam, his kind of relaxed attitude, and everything like that. I've always thought his pranks were just absolutely hilarious. That was definitely my favorite part of the show. Him looking into the camera, I still do that. Like if something happens, I just look into this imaginary camera, and I know it looks stupid doing it every time, but I know I picked it up from Jim Halpert, and I can't help doing it every time something happens, and I feel like Jim, so it's pretty nice. So I think that, Pam's the glue, and Michael's the heart. I feel like Jim, along with Dwight, are kind of like the soul and the backbone of the show. So I gotta give Jim credit where I gotta have to give Jim credit where credit is due. Excuse me. And I was 3-hole punch Jim for Halloween one year, so Jim's definitely my man. Alrighty, that is my complete list of my favorite Office characters. Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments below. Comment your favorite characters, leave a like, and subscribe, and check out the 2 linked pieces of content right here. And you have a great day.